welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Hopefully it works this time. I have tried this for the past 5 hours. Oh my lord, it's been a headache, but it's totally worth it because I love doing this. But anyways, if you're not too familiar with Deadpool himself, he got his powers from experimenting on him while he had cancer, and so yeah, that's the whole entire thing with him. And then why he is trying to do in this universe, he is trying to get a Wolverine in his universe, because if you don't remember, Logan died in Logan, so they don't have a Wolverine anymore. And Wolverine is basically a glue piece for any universes. If you don't have a Wolverine or a Logan, your universe goes bye-bye. So Deadpool is trying to find one so he can fix his universe, and that is where this comes in. And I thought it was crazy when I started doing research that the reason they hated him is Mysterio, I can't say his name right, brainwashed him, controlled him to kill the entire X-Men, which is absolutely crazy that Wolverine could kill the entire X-Men, which I know he is strong. But in this universe, if somebody like Jean Grey is alive, how did he kill her? Not just her. You have people like Storm, you have Beast, you have Nightcrawler, you have Doctor, you have Xavier, you have Cyclops, you have there's so many characters. Like, it is crazy to think that he killed all the X-Men. Like, man, that is crazy. But for real, I'm glad they did not touch the Logan timeline, any of that, because Logan's death was perfect for Wolverine. And, I mean, they didn't touch it, but Deadpool definitely touched the body. That's for sure. But it was so cool to see the different Wolverine variances. We saw the comic book one, which is like 5 feet. You saw the old Wolverine, which shot Deadpool with a shotgun because he promised never to shred his claws again. You saw the scary one, which was this one with the skulls on the ground and the rain. Then you saw the casino one, and then we also saw the Hulk one, which I wish we got to see Hulk versus Wolverine, but that's a lot of money, and they did not want to spend that because they spent a lot of money on this movie, that is for sure. They even had Henry Cavill in this, which was so freaking cool. And then, not to mention, I'm surprised we've not seen an X-Men since, I could see why we have not seen one in a while. Plus Disney bought them, but you get what I mean. But for real, Dark Phoenix was not the best movie, but I feel like it's underappreciated. But like, also, she gets done so wrong. People do not realize how strong Dark Phoenix is. It is crazy. Not to mention people like Cyclops. People really forget how strong Cyclops is too. I mean, we don't really see many superheroes like him in the MCU at all. So it's really cool to see him finally in the MCU. We also don't see a lot of MCU heroes, supervillains like Magneto. They're very different, and I'm glad to see them because their powers are so freaking cool. Like, how can you not like Magneto? It's so freaking cool. I love the way he does his powers and everything, but yeah. We also never really seen a character like Nightcrawler, which I absolutely love Nightcrawler. I don't know about y'all, but I love him to death. But back to the movie. Sorry for the side rant thing, but it's honestly so awesome to see this movie. Like, I never thought we would need a Wolverine and Deadpool duo, but I'm glad we got it. And it was so funny to see them set up this Sabretooth fight for so long, and then Sabretooth got his butt whooped in 2 seconds. It was amazing to see it. And I don't know, this entire movie was just the best thing ever. The chemistry between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds was amazing. Seeing the Deadpool come out of the Doctor Strange portal like it was in-game was awesome. The fights and the background scenes, like background props, like you see there, 21st century. It was so awesome. Seeing Hugh Jackman finally wear that yellow suit was iconic. Like, there's so many things to love about this movie. It is absolutely crazy. We don't even mention, why is Thor crying over Deadpool? Now, I do not think they will kill Deadpool anytime soon because they spent a lot of money on him. But I also did think it was sad that even in Deadpool Wolverine, Spider-Man is sadly forgotten about in this, which is going to be funny in the future because I feel like the only person that actually knows that he is still Spider-Man. It's probably Deadpool and possibly Wolverine, so that's going to be an entire funny timeline. Then we also saw a Human Torch, basically Captain America, how Deadpool said it, get your shield up or something like that. And it's really hard to find pictures, so y'all can deal with these funny pictures I found. But it was funny to see the end credit scenes of a Human Torch bribe his mouth by the bald-headed girl. It was so hilarious. But I'm glad they showed it because we definitely needed a laugh, because in those end credit scenes they showed us some of the saddest thing ever. We saw the X-Men bloopers from like 2014, man. It was so sad. We also had Gambit, which I don't know. I feel like Gambit's the third best character in this entire movie. We have been waiting for Channing Tatum to be Gambit since like friggin' 2015. He was just perfect. That's the best way to put it. We also had Blade. I mean, I don't know how to explain Blade. I really like Blade. He's just a hard character to explain. He's just awesome, to be honest. We also have X-23. I do like X-23, and I think she can be the next up-and-coming Wolverine type. But she did not do too much in this movie at all, like she did in Logan, which I understand. She was more of a background character, but she did have one scene where she shredded Juggernaut's ankles. We also have Elektra. I think I said that right. I don't know. But she actually is pretty cool. I've seen her before years ago. Hopefully we see more of her in the future. But I recently did a TikTok video of a perfect Gambit movie that had the perfect characters, actors, and so on. And I'll be posting more in depth of that on YouTube, so stay tuned for that. It was also really cool to see Ant-Man, the big version, as their little hideout castle thing. It makes you really think, how many people has she really taken down? I don't know how to explain it, but it was so cool to see the end whenever she was sending Deadpool and Wolverine home. She brought up these little rings on her fingers, opening a portal. And they were asking where she got this from. She was talking about some guy with magic left him behind. So it's crazy to think that this woman, Xavier's cousin, killed Doctor Strange. Like, I get it. She's powerful, but Doctor Strange is also really powerful if you do not know. But it was also funny in the movie. You'll see Wolverine and X-Men. Wolverine and Deadpool take jabs at Disney. Like, at one point, they're talking about the multiverse, and they're like, no, we don't do that anymore. It did not end good. And they're talking about the 3 movies that people do not like, which I do like them, but that's a different topic, different day. And then Deadpool at one point also tells Wolverine, yeah, you entered at a bad time, but welcome. It's honestly funny. The little jokes they have in this movie, it makes it worth every penny. I loved it. There's also some other characters that, like Azrael. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I never can say his name right. But he is really cool. I like his powers. I do like Nightcrawler better, but I like him too as well. And we also saw other characters, like we saw Toad, Sabretooth, Pyrothon. I can't say his name right. But from the research I did and the movies I've seen him in, he is really powerful. I will say that. We also saw Juggernaut. Love the actor. Love the look. But this Juggernaut is not it. The best Juggernaut ever will always be Deadpool 2. CGI, Ryan Reynolds' voice, best Juggernaut possible. Tell you right now, amazing. And to wrap things up here, I just want to say, to me, I love comedy. And I know people are probably tired of hearing this movie is perfect, that movie is perfect. But I really do think this movie is perfect for me. I am more of a comedy guy, so I will always give comedy movies a higher ranking than most movies, honestly. This movie, to me, checked off all boxes. Was it a little bit mashed up into pieces sometimes? Yeah, but it was amazing. I mean, just look at Hugh Jackman put the mask on. Like, it's been 20 plus years. He finally did it, guys. How can you not love this movie? Like, I love the jokes. All the jokes hit. All the cameos hit. All the digs at Disney and Fox hit. So I would give it a 10 out of 10. Every day of the week, forever. I love this movie. I would love to hear y'all's opinions in the comments below. But to me, again, it has checked off every box. There was hidden jokes for Marvel nerds, comic nerds, regular Joe people. So I think this movie was absolutely amazing. And yeah, that's it for the video. And if you want to see more, let me know. And leave a like and subscribe, guys.